tonight. This is a night of deep thoughts and recalibration. So do me the favor of dropping comments once you join in live. Okay, once you join in live, you can hit the like button to let me know that you are here and then drop a comment. Yes, I can see Grace Itopa. Welcome, welcome. Chinyere Uzo, welcome. Tonight is going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night. Good. So, yeah, I've been a lot busy and I've been a lot engaged. I've been very, very engaged. Past few weeks have been hectic for me. I enrolled in two different programs, two different business mentoring, business coaching programs, two different people, and group of institutions and all that. And the funny thing is, I didn't plan for them to be happening the same time. I knew it was going to be the same period, but I didn't know they were going to be clashing. So like this one is happening by 7:30 or by 7 o'clock, and let's say 7 to 9, and the other one is taking place from 8 to 10. So it's almost impossible for me to be jumping around. It's quite difficult. But I had to step out from the meeting today to honor my commitment with the inner circle tonight. And it's something I'll gladly do over and over again. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Something I'll gladly do for you all. So one of the things I would always desire is for you to reciprocate the energy. I'm not saying you shouldn't do important things to you, or anything like that. No. But I'm just saying, put in that energy, make me feel like what I'm doing is worth it. I can tell you how hard this is. I can tell you, I've said it over and over again, but I'm not saying it so that you can pity me, but it's hard. I attend trainings, I pay for trainings a lot, I pay for programs, coaching, mentoring, and whatever. But I can tell you for the fact, I have hardly found any training that satisfied me, that really worth my time. Some of them I pay for maybe 1 week. This one is 6 weeks. This one is 2 weeks. This one is 3 days, whatever. And most of the time, I can tell you this, most of the time, I end up feeling like I wasted my money. Because, like, some people are just, you pay somebody for a training, and the guy, all the person comes to do is to come and insult you. Like, I don't know, things are happening on this online training and coaching space, and these are the guys who are making more money. Like, they are the ones who are flying up and down, doing seemingly great things. But like, you pay somebody for a training, and all he does is to come to that training and insult you. Insult you, mock you, tell you that you're not doing anything correctly, and just make you feel sad and disempowered. And that's all. Before you know what's happening, training has ended. They go with your money, and you feel left behind. That's the reality. I paid one man. Well, I won't say I'm coming for him, because I may not have the time. But I paid somebody for a so-called business mentoring program. I'm sharing this with you so that you understand what is happening and how important it is for you to be here, and why you should make it a priority. I paid somebody for a business mentoring program. Was meant to be last for a year, 50K. Yeah, quite subsidized. He gave a discount and I paid. Now, he kicked me out within the first 3 months. Yeah, he kicked me out. In fact, he kicked me out twice. But by the second time he kicked me out, I wasn't bothered a bit. I was just like, yeah, use the money and feed your family. Use the money for whatever you want. But I wasn't, I had lost it. I had lost it. You know, this is something that you call the business mentoring program, yet, yet. You're giving me basics. I mean, you're giving me so much, choking me with basic stuff that I don't even need. I mean, it was too busy for my liking. All the things I was seeing there are things I've taught you in the inner circle, and I've taught it very well. Like, I've even taught it in a better way. Now, good and fine. You are forcing me to give you testimonials. You are forcing me to respond to whatever you are doing, and then you are still making offers on top. Like, you are still trying to sell me stuff within your program. You offer me a one-on-one session, and you're still trying to let me know that, oh, I can almost do nothing if I don't buy your premium coaching program or premium service on so and so. All that, I mean, at a point it was too manipulative, it was too disempowering for me. I was tired, I was fed up of the whole with the whole thing, with the whole drama. I was fed up. So I stopped attending the classes, and next thing I saw, I've been kicked out of the group, just like that. I didn't want to press any further. I didn't want to press charges or ask for refund or anything. I just let it be. Those are some of the sacrifices that we face. Those are some of the sacrifices that those are some of the challenges you will face. You will pay people for training and you won't get anything. It's there, is a fact. Embrace it on time. Embrace it on time. You pay people for things and you will get very little value. Just 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 assume, not even assume, just realize that, okay, you have paid money, right? You've paid money and you've seen that, okay, you got almost nothing from it. Let it build your mind to understand that even you can charge for what you offer, and you have every confidence to charge well for it. You have every reason, every right to charge well for what you offer. That's it. So sometimes I envy all of you. I envy those in the inner circle. To be honest, it's hard to meet somebody who understands you, somebody who cares for you, somebody who loves you, somebody who empowers you, somebody who encourages you. Not somebody who will come and be telling you are broke, or you are lazy, or you are this or that, or just tries to rub it on your face that you don't know anything if you are not in their class. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so if you're in that category, maybe you've paid a lot of people, and that's why I encourage you to pay, go around, pay a lot of money, go around and see, okay, is it making sense? I mean, what we are doing in the inner circle, is it really making sense? Because that may be when you begin to realize the importance. That may be when you begin to appreciate, oh, Coach CJ is trying, chai. Just see the chaff this person is teaching and charging me 30K or 20K or 50K. Yeah, it happens. It's one of those things. Okay. Well, you pay and pay and pay and pay and pay. Don't give up, right? Don't give up. But the only thing is that become wiser. Scrutinize, ask the right questions before you pay for anything. Okay. Ask people who have attended that session. Ask for testimonials. Request for testimonials. Request for samples. You have a sample anywhere, do that. It's very hard. Okay, but you will pay and pay. Maybe one day you will see the right person. Okay, I'm currently doing one program that I'm enjoying, a business mentor, a business program for that business school here in Abuja, that I'm enjoying, and it's making sense to me. But I know I had to pay a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot to finally stumble on that one. Okay, and that particular organization, it took me it took me more than a year, more than 1 year, to study their organization. It took me more than 1 year to know the guy who is in charge, the founder. It took me more than a year to finally release fishy to them. Okay, so it's hard to find resourceful people. It's hard to find people who know what they are doing. You see, finding people who know stuff, right? People who are good, who know how to write sales copies and attract people, thousands of people to their programs, or sell, people who know how to sell. It's easy, right? But do they know how to deliver? Do they know how to pass on that knowledge? Do they know how to teach? Do they know how to explain? Do they even care about explaining and teaching the way you can understand? Do they care? That's where the real issue is. That's where the cookie crumbles. Okay. So that's what we do here. I want to assure and reassure you that that's what we do here. When you join the inner circle, Some of you I mentioned it, for others I mentioned it maybe in the form that you filled or in the group or whatever. When you were joining the inner circle, the agreement was 3 months. Am I right? The agreement was 3 months. Yeah, that's what we see. Chinyere has confirmed it. The agreement was 3 months that you're going to be in the inner circle for 3 months, after which, okay, it's a merit-based mentorship. That is, if you merit it. If I see that you merit it, we can continue. But if not, that the mentorship ends there, right? There are some of you that I have kicked out and added back. There are some of you that, stopped attending, and I had to reach out to some people individually. I had to reach out privately. Okay, how are you? What is wrong? That is what I want to do here. Some of you here have been with me for over 1 year, some 2 years. I think who is the person now? I'm thinking one of us has been with me, not even one, I think about two have been with me for 3 years. That's since 2020. Okay, and we are still here. We are still here. Well, so I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so yes, let's get into the topic of discussion. Let's get into the main thing, right? Tonight is going to be a night of realignment, a night of making new decisions, a night of challenging yourself and growing. It's going to be a short session, right? But I want to push you out. I want to push you out. I want to put something in you that even, oh, good. Elizabeth, we've been together for 2 years. Beautiful. I want to put something in you that you don't need too much push. You don't need too much, you know, guidance and push here and there to actually start moving. Now, let me tell you one thing about you as an individual, right? Many times, many times, okay, let me just put it this way. There's a there's a difference between fuel, right, and solar. Okay, so I don't want to come every time and give you fuel and give you diesel, petrol to run, or gas to run and to finish. Okay, I want to give you a system that is self-charged. I want to improve your self-motivation and your discipline. Okay, so that even when there's no fuel, you will know how to run. You can self-charge. You can expose yourself to an environment that will charge you up, like the solar system. Get charged up and run and fire on. Okay, so you need to be self-motivated. You need to be self-motivated. You need to be disciplined. Okay, the session tonight. The session tonight. Who can remind me the topics? Who can mention the topics tonight? Mention the topics in the comment section. First person to get it will win one Honda Accord. One Honda Accord. By the way, I entered Honda Accord. Is it not today? Today. And I love that car, man. Was beautiful. From the interior. Wow. Since I entered the car, it's just been anywhere I'm going, Honda Accord, Honda Accord, Honda Accord, Honda Accord. Well, wow. Nice. It's good to have money. Oh. It's good to have money. So one Honda Accord for Sophie Ene. Mm. Another Honda Accord for Grace. Good. So redefining purpose, gaining boundless clarity. And what I intend to do with this session is this. It's simple. It's simple. It's for you to recalibrate your reason for existence. Hmm? All these things go together. Personal reinvention and reevaluation. You need to pause at some point and ask yourself, what am I even doing? Sometimes why your life is in disarray, why it seems like things are not going the way you planned, is because you don't have a plan in the first place. Why it seems like things are just going helter skelter is because you are approaching life with let's just be going kind of attitude. Let's just be going. No, sometimes you have to calm down. You have to sit down and ask yourself, where are we going to? You have to sit down with a paper and a pen and replan. See, it doesn't matter whether you've planned it doesn't matter whether you've planned in the beginning of the year, all those things, they are just myths and legends. Sometimes it works, it helps. I do that end of the year planning with a lot of emotion attached to it. It helps really well. But understand that time is a continuum. Time is a continuum. Do you know that if you want to create your own calendar and say from today 8 a.m. you are in 2050, and you will now be counting it from 2051. So when others are in 2024, you are in 2051. You know, if you do that, you will still be able to successfully run your own calendar without challenge. Time is a continuum, it just keeps going. So whether it's December or January or July, or see, nobody freaking cares. What matters is how well are you able to, hold on to your goals and deliver results. How well are you able to implement? How well are you able to process your journey? How well are you able to deliver on your deliverables? Huh? That's what really matters, not what time of the year you did your planning. So you can always come back again to the drawing board and replan your life. You can do it in batches. You can do it in short bursts. You can do everything as crash and burn, you know, fire brigade approach. However, but the main thing is you are getting back, you are reconnecting with yourself and deciding this is what I'm going to do, this is what I want to do, and this is how I will get there. What are the resources I need to lay hold on to get me where I want to go? How do I invest in getting those resources? What are the things I need to know to get me where I want to be? Who are the people I need to connect with? What are the communities I need to join? Some of these questions you need to ask yourself again and draft out steps, draft out life, you know, changes that you need to make. Draft out communities, books, courses, programs you need to attend. This year, this year, this year 2023, I planned it from 2020. Okay, and I think it's a spillover from 2022. Yeah, I think it's a spillover from 2022. But 2020, I told myself that I'm going to do more of side hustle. I'm going to do side hustle, right? I'm going to understand skills, learn about skills. And it's good to understand where you are in your journey. It matters a lot. Sometimes you are busy competing with people who are in stage 10 of something they started 10 years ago. You started just 2 years ago, remember? But because you see this person, he's online, he's making noise, he's traveling from one country to another, you feel left behind. You feel like you're not doing well. Step out of that. Step out of that existence. Huh? Stop existing in the realm of unhealthy competition and comparison. It will murder you. It will murder your vision. It will murder your ambition. Understand that your journey is different and your journey is unique. There are things I don't bother myself about. So I come online today and I see somebody, he makes a post or she makes a post, 13,000 views, 13,000 likes, 200,000 followers. See, even if I started before you, it's fine. It's still fine. We have different lives to live. We have different challenges and peculiarities. There are some people that when they tell you, there are some people who are popular online, but when they tell you their challenges, you will melt in pain for them. When they tell you what they are going through, you will melt. So you come online and you see their post, 13,000 likes, and you calculate the thing in your mind and press calculator, and you feel like, oh, 13,000 likes will equate to 13,000 pounds or 13 million naira. Or more. Some of these people have not eaten in weeks. They're not eating well. They make offers, nobody buys. I mean, this may be sounding strange to you, but this is because this is the issue I encounter. I have met people, I have talked with people, I've consulted for people. Some people are my friends. We talk, and these are people. I have somebody now that I, when we talk, she looks up to me. She's an influencer. I mean, a known influencer. But when we talk, she looks up to me. This is somebody that will come to me and tell me, CJ, please send me a voice note, send me something, anything, just to encourage me and lift me up for the day. I want to listen to it. I want to come back to it. Please encourage me. I don't know what idea should I start. I don't know. My this thing, I'm not making money from my classes. I'm not, but you have tens of thousands of followers, people actively engaging on your post, but it's not converting. Now I start teaching, I start educating, I start empowering, I start helping. But if I am not well informed, I will be looking at such people and I'm envious. I'm murdering myself for nothing. You know, to understand your own line, understand where you are going, give yourself time. From 2020, I told myself I'm going to do more of side hustle. Let me understand the skills, let me learn what I need to learn. No pressure. I mean, there's a level of pressure, but in that sense of this person is doing better, this person is doing better, zero pressure. I learned the skills. I did the side hustle. I got the money. Sometimes you need to get money, not because that is the system you want to operate, but you need to get money so that you can reinvest in yourself. You need to make money from your small hustle now. Don't be so fascinated about the big stage, the big this and big that. Don't be so overwhelmed by all those processes. See, the little thing you can do now to get the money to invest in systems that will help you learn how the real thing should be done. Do it. Do it. Host that class, sell that ebook, 1,000, 1,005. Fine and good. Get to the point where you can now pay way higher to learn how the big game is played. You can pay higher to penetrate circles, but some of you, the reason you are not moving is because you, with the little money you have now, you are so concerned. Oh, this my friend paid 250k for a training. I must follow suit. You can 60k is in your account. You carry 50k to go and pay for training that you don't know if you get anything. See, if you follow me and do what I'm doing now, huh? With the little money in your purse, your money will finish and you don't even understand what you are doing. Reason being that at this stage of my life, there are some things I prioritize. I may go and pay for a training, not because I want to learn anything, but because I want to connect with at least three people who paid for that training. The fact that somebody can pay 50,000 for a training, I will want to pay for that training. Let me connect with that person that can pay 50k for a training. So for me, I didn't lose if I didn't get value from the training. Amen. I did not lose a dime. But for somebody else who will go and borrow 50k to go and pay for a training because they feel like Chijoke is there, and they come in, by the end of the training, you are wondering, has the training started? And they're now telling you, submit feedback by force, by fire by force. That's when you realize that all fingers are not equal. Okay, so you need to have a reason for everything you are doing. 2020, I did all those things. I give myself 3 or 4 areas to dominate. I told myself I'm going to dominate teaching, education, speaking, public whatever, coaching. Then another thing I told myself I would dominate is sales. These three things: teaching, speaking, and sales, and everything in between. So whether it's marketing, digital marketing, consulting, training, teaching, school education, whatever, I started learning everything under that. I gave myself that whole year. Now it spilled over into 2021 because I couldn't finish up in 2020. Fine and good. I was not in a hurry. I was still hosting my classes and making small money here and there and saving. Have an account that you save, that you don't touch the money there. Okay? Have an account that you don't touch. You can't access it. Just be saving for tomorrow. If possible, save in another currency, save in dollars, because I don't know what's happening to our well, I know what's happening to it. It's falling. London Bridge is falling down. Naira currency is falling down faster. Sadly. So if you find ways to save in other currencies, that's fine. But save at least, even if it's naira, still save. Now, I was doing all that. 2021, I intensified my learning. I did a lot of learning. 2022, I got internship. Now, I intended that 2022 I'll start doing maybe start doing business and all that stuff. But like 2022 March, I wrote my internship exam, right? And I started preparing my mind little by little. Okay, my physiotherapy career is about kicking off better and all that. So yeah, but I still continue doing other things. I still continue training and consulting and coaching and making money here and there. Little money that can be stacking up, that can be compounding. Don't be too greedy. Not is not I won't call it greed, but don't be so overwhelmed by the big stuff that you forget the power of compounding. Some of you have been making money, maybe 30K, 20K. You don't know that's how we started. 20K, 30K, but you feel overwhelmed because maybe the amount you're making does not match with your number of followers online. You feel overwhelmed. You don't even know that Elon Musk is not making as much as he should. Nobody in this world is making as much as they should. So you need to be properly informed. Now, 2021, I finally got my 2022. I finally got into National Hospital Abuja. Now, that was September, right? So beginning of September of my internship program and all into 2023, I kept telling myself, okay, yeah, let me just focus on this physiotherapy and get the grounds. Let me have a firm ground. So I stopped doing a lot of things I used to do. But immediately I started catching myself again. I started doubling. I started, bringing out other identities into the game. So I resumed my coaching. I resumed my consulting services, my training, my speaking, and all that. I resumed. Now, I told myself earlier on that 2023 was going to be my year of business. I called it year of business. Okay, year of business. What do I mean? It is now time for me to formalize. This is the reason. See, there are some things you pre-plan. You don't jump into, you pre-plan, you prepare your mind. This is the reason I started buying business books in 2020. I didn't read them in 2020. I didn't read them in 2021. I didn't read them in 2022. I'm reading them in 2023. Intentionality, process, procedure. So I told myself 2023, I'm going to start learning how to formalize my business structures. This is the right time for me to understand. To register my business, to make it more corporate, to learn more about taxes, about all the corporate structures and systems involved in running a legal business. Right? I said I don't want to do trial and error. Let me learn from people who have gone ahead of me. That's why I registered for Fodax Business School. I registered for a business program, registered for a business mentoring program. 50K gone here, 25K gone here, 25K gone here. I joined Toastmasters, 60,000 gone there. These things are happening within a short period. Now, it's not as if it's not some people when I say some things about how I invest in training, people think I have a lot of money stacked up somewhere, or people think I'm making millions of naira. Some people see me and they see all the things I do, they see the way I invest in myself, and they feel like if they start presenting their bills to me, feeling like I can take care of their bills. No, no. I deny myself of so many things so that I can afford training. See, when I post online, you see, majority of the clothes you see me wear, either they were gifted to me. I mean, they were given to me by my brothers. Luckily for me, I have three elder brothers, so they can wear their clothes, and they are very neat people. So their secondhand clothes is like ready made, especially the twins. So, and luckily for me, I grew up to their size. So most of the clothes I have, 80% of the clothes I have, were given to me by my brothers. So I don't have to spend money on clothing. I spend money on training. I was staying with my brother, my brother in Abuja. I stayed with one in Oka. I was staying with the one in Abuja before they traveled to the UK. Now, while staying with them, I wasn't spending much money on food because I'll come back and I'll see food in the house. The wife will cook. I will eat happily and joyously. you know, I didn't need to be living a luxury lifestyle to impress anybody, to impress clients, to impress prospect, to impress nobody. I still do roadside shopping. Yes, as at let it be on record, as at 2023 Friday 7th of July, I still do road. I buy some clothes on the beach. Huh? I started learning where to buy the cheapest wares. I still come out and people commend my dress. Wow, you look professional. I love the way you are looking. I love the way I met my dietitian friend. I was treating her at some point when she had back pain until she recovered. She's now like completely okay now. Now I went to see her um today. She was like, "Wow, I love your outfit from head to toe. Your shirt, your trouser, your I mean everything. I love you." This is a married woman, I mean, with children, commending me for my dressing. I love your outfit. Everything looks so good. You look professional. Wow, you are enjoying. You are eating money. I smiled. From my head to my shoe. That shoe, I bought it on the road. Eh? If I'm coming back from work, there's somewhere called NNPC around there. There are people who display shoes there, and the shoes are like what is it called? Second, will I call it? It's second hand, Abby. They're imported from Cotonou or Ghana or wherever. Now, that particular shoe, I've been looking for my shoe size ever since. I found that one. I was telling them it won't be my size. I put my leg, it was my size. Luckily for me, I had to pick it up. How much? 6,500. You may feel like 6,500 is big money. It's not. Okay, well, it may be. In school, when I was in school, I used to buy shoes from one woman that imports her shoes from Cotonou. The shoe, the shoe I buy 3,000, 3,500. But if you see these shoes, classy. The fact that you are buying something cheap doesn't mean you should look shabby or you should buy cheap quality. No, it's all about you being smart. The trouser I wore, sorry, the trouser I wore today that she was commending, whose trouser is it? It's my brother's own. He gifted it to me. Luckily for me, it's my perfect size. The shirt too, my brother's own. The belt I wore to work today, my brother's own. He gifted me that belt. You need to understand some things so that you will not be putting yourself under pressure when you see some things online. All fingers are not equal. Okay? You- see, which other thing? The jacket. There's this jacket I wear sometimes. I bought that jacket, I think, was it not 2,000 or 1,500? Then, I mean, not the monkey jacket. What do you 1,500? There's this suit, this top jacket, I mean suit jacket. blazer or suit. I don't know which one to call it. I bought it in that NMPC side too. I bought it less than 5,000. I think 4, 5 or 5,000. Something that if you mistakenly land inside a mall or inside ShopRite, you find that same material, that same quality, the same everything. You find it for like 50K, 60K. I bought it for 5,000 happily. Iron the thing. I'm going for event. I iron it. I look corporate. I look good. I look nice. I'm off. So you need to understand some things. I suppress some things so that I will have money to invest in things that matter to me. Say I want to eat. It's not a must that I will go to five-star hotel to eat. No, no, it's not a must. See, I can go to there's this woman in my street, in my neighborhood. I can go to her shop, huh? Download two heavy meals, two heavy wraps of fufu with with oh my goodness, with excitable egusi soup. Download it well. Like when I'm sure that the download has completed, I can even decide to take boat to the nearest, premium hotel, and then go there and buy water and sit down and relax and think about my life. But hardly will you even see me do that kind of thing. My house is enough for me, except I have an outing or I'm going out with somebody, something like that. Okay, so so you have to understand these things. There are things you have to deny yourself so that you can make out money for your brain, for your mind, for resources that will transform you, for programs that will help your life. Okay, some of you are obsessed with buying things that you don't even need. So somebody walks into your office or walks into your class with one new earring, one new and it's something that amazes me with this generation. You are telling somebody about, I experience this a lot, so I know, particularly ladies. Sorry, my amazing ladies. You're all wonderful and beautiful and amazing people. Hmm? But I've seen things. Somebody comes to me, oh, sir, I need clarity. I want you to mentor me. I want you to I want to do this and do that. And okay, this is how much you have to pay. I'll charge 20,000 or 30,000 or 40,000. This is what I charge. I'll give you a discount. Okay, but if you want 1 hour of my time, I can give you this time for 10,000 naira only. Right? Good. Now, immediately they are going to say, I don't have money. I don't have shishi. I don't have money. Now, as they are saying, I don't have money, somebody just walks past with a new handbag, a small, tiny handbag that they probably bought for like 2,000. Next thing, oh, you're selling handbags. You don't even need to invite them. They will invite themselves into conversation and sell to themselves. You're selling handbag. Oh, now, wow. How much did you buy? This handbag is fine, oh. Hey, yes, it's fine. It looks good on you. It's your color. How much? 16,000. Ah, it's too much now. Let me give you 15,000. That's how, in my very before, you will see somebody that said they don't have 10,000 for coaching, they don't have 20,000 for coaching for a program that may last for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You don't have. But that handbag, they will buy it for 15,000. Right in my they will do the transfer. And I keep wondering, what's wrong? Like, what's happening? It's not just making sense. Okay, so sometimes you find out that we've got things upside down. I will loud it too. I will loud it. We've got things upside down. So you want to buy something, sometimes because something is expensive, you feel like buying. See, I have a smartwatch here. It is not an Apple smartwatch. This smartwatch, I ordered it online, but I ordered it for, I think it was probably less than 2K. But nobody bloody cares how much I bought it. It looks like an Apple smartwatch. When people see it on my hand, they will think I have money. This, you're not faking. I'm not faking anything. I bought the watch because I need time. I need to be seeing time. And that's the main thing I'm buying the watch for. Okay. Somebody else might buy an Apple whatever watch, an Apple device, an Apple watch, just because it is luxury, just because it's expensive. See, some people will buy expensive stuff that they cannot even use. Somebody will say, I want iPhone 11, I want iPhone 12, I want iPhone 14. You buy iPhone 14 Pro Max, you can't use any of its features, just to be using it to be snapping picture and post on Snapchat and be disturbing everybody, twisting neck like tolo tolo. Sorry, sorry, oh. But oh my goodness, but like, that shouldn't be the reason. You see somebody holding iPhone 13, pay for training, I don't have money. iPhone 14, pay for training, I don't have money. You want to start a business, pay for training, I don't have money. That iPhone 14, go and sell it, please. Sell it, buy plenty of that, eat first, buy Zobo, enjoy your life. But sell that iPhone, you don't need it. Buy a cheaper phone, buy an Android phone. Of course, if you don't know, if you're not utilizing your phone to see, everything I do in this life is an investment. Everything I do in this, every shishi I spend is investment. You can call me P2B for that. Anything I'm buying is either to increase my face value, improve my branding. That's the way I see life. If I'm buying water, right, I'm not calling it expense, I'm not calling it spending, I'm investing in water. Why? I will drink that water so I don't dehydrate and die the next moment, so I can be alive to make more money. It's simple. If I'm buying food, I'm buying food because, one, I need to save that time. Why? I need to learn, I need to take my courses with the time I'm saving, with the whole food preparation process. Two, I need to eat so I'll be alive, I will not fall while I'm treating a patient. Investment. Okay. So me buying a phone, I remember when I was using one popular phone, one W4 Techno phone, I told myself, this phone, you will make me my first six figures. And it did. I made my first 100 and something thousand with that phone. I gave it out to somebody. I gave it to a friend. I gave it to a friend. And I bought a new phone. And that new phone I bought, that's the one I'm currently using. I told myself how much it will make me. And it has made the amount, oh, it has made the amount. It's just that it needs to make a lot more so I can buy another one. You know, but I don't just go and buy randomly just because this phone is expensive or it's in the market, it's new. I'll go and, no, not at all. Nonsense. I examine the features of whatever I want to get, whatever I want to purchase before I purchase it, so I can utilize the features to the best of my ability. Like, if I'm using a phone, be rest assured I will drain that phone. I will use the phone will need to go for capacity building, because I will exhaust the capacity. The phone I'm currently using, and nobody will believe that the memory space will be full by now. It did not take time to get filled up. Huh? I got it because of the better camera quality it has. So I can take good pictures and put on Facebook, and people will understand, okay, yeah, this guy is really serious with branding. I can also do my videos, and the videos will not come out as if I streamed it with a Symbian phone. Those are the things that's the way I think. That's the way I've wired my mind. Is this making sense tonight? So I told myself as far back as 2020 that by 2023 is going to be my year of business. So now I am investing. I'm taking my time to invest in programs that will show me how the game is played. Okay? How the game is played. How the industry leaders do it. There are some people I paid for their training not because I wanted to learn so much from them. I had one question. One question can make me register for a 6 months program. And once I find that answer, I'm satisfied. Sometimes I pay people for their training because of access. Let me have the access to at least ask you that one question in my mind. If I ask it and you answer, Otilo, thank you. Any other thing I'm doing there is Jara. I've paid, I've gotten what I want. There are some people I pay for their training because I notice they are multi potentialites. I mean, they manage different businesses and they do them well. So I want to know what's the secret that has, even if it's just one secret, what's the secret that has helped you to build these different empires and they are doing well? Because that's the kind of thing I would love to do. So I'm making the moves, registering here and there, denying myself of different diverse pleasures. Some people will call me because they think I'm Abuja big boy. I'm working in National Hospital. They think I'm earning millions. Me that they are owing salary. They have not paid my salary for last month too. But some people will see me and they're like, ah, this guy, let's hang out. You and who? Hang out where? Why? For what? Hang out. The last hangout I went for, 8K come off for my body. Just like they say I pay for food, 2 plates, 8,000 something. I say it's true. The food no come sweet. The person I bought the food for did not even finish it. I said, what kind of no, what kind of trouble is this one? It gave me post-traumatic going out disorder. I bought food for you. You tasted the food. You don't like it. The whole thing now remaining in the plate. I had to collect the food though. I had to collect the one she remained. I finished. I almost finished it. My tummy was now screaming. Why will you be remaining food like my money? Hey, God, I beg go. Hey, that's why there are some things I don't do. You see somebody will just wake up one morning, just go somewhere and say, "Yeah, I want to go to Transcorp and do this one and do the other one." If you have an important thing, if it is an investment, go. If it is not an investment, please just stay in your house. Stay in your house. You must not eat that pizza out there. Went to Transcorp the other day with my colleagues. Pizza 11K, be 10K. Bottle water 1,000 something. Now I understand there's a balance. There's a balance. I can as well tell you, go to these places, spend this amount of. I do that once in a while. Sometimes I want to go from maybe from my workplace to somewhere, and I know I can enter along. I will refuse. I will enter both. I'm optimizing my mind. I'm working on my mindset, right? But please, in doing these kind of things, don't be foolish. People online will try, I mean, online gurus and coaches and experts will try to make you feel substandard if you are not doing some of these things. But it's not a must. To be honest, it's not a must that you buy luxury products. It's not a must that you go to ShopRite and drink 10,000 naira water. That water is not living water. It won't give you life. It's water. You can buy it outside for 100 naira. Why are you now trying to waste money? Invest that money, save that money, go and invest it in training yourself so that you get to the point where you can confidently, buy anything you want to buy without getting worried. Don't go to Transcorp and eat pizza if you know you will trek back to your house. Hey, don't go to Sheraton Hotel and drink a cocktail drink if you know it's leg you use and go back home. Respect yourself, honor your process, honor your life. Okay? So I understand these things. I understood these things. I go there and when we went there, I checked the menu. Ah ah, can water 1,005, Coke bottle 1 2. I don't even drink Coke. This one, they don't even have fufu in the whole of the place. What kind of hotel is that? No fufu, no egusi. You're showing me rice that I don't know the name. This one Chinese rice, this one Japanese rice, as koshkis, call all sorts of names, and you just be seeing 10,000, 8,000, 9,000. One small jollof rice, they will not use one spoon and scoop the jollof rice and turn it upside down. It will not be like a structure, like a castle on top of your plate, separated on one side. Ah, one tiny meat, a few vegetables that you don't know their name. They just pack the thing and give you. The rice will not have taste, tasting as if they use, I mean, they pour charcoal inside. And people will just come just because it's expensive. They want to spend money. I would rather eat outside. Feed myself like well. I feed myself well outside. I'll come there. Maybe drink of 3,000 or 2,000. I will take. Fine, I'm good. I know I've spent. Shebi is to spend money. We've spent that money. Fine and good. We can now use the drink to be thinking. you know, but don't go and do beyond yourself. No go do past yourself. Friends will come and tell you, hey, let's go out. Hey, you have money, let's do this. Oh, your parents do this, let's do this. Let's People who want to take advantage of you. Count that out. Invest in yourself. This fufu, now wow, this fufu that you are seeing. I've initiated some of my colleagues. One of my colleagues, one of them is okay, who is that? I think is the Yoruba guy. I introduced him to fufu and egusi soup. He started eating it. I introduced another person. She's a Muslim, young Muslim lady, Fatima. I think 2 days ago was the first time she tasted fufu, and man, she was she was head over heels in love with this. You need to see the way she was eating the thing and commending the food and praising the food. I was like, oh, see what you have been missing. Such is life. That is life. Fufu gives inspiration, but this class is not for fufu and egusi soup. You may want to try it, but yeah, that one is there. So now, coming back to what I said, I pre-planned these things. Okay. So by this time I'll learn the structures, I'll learn the systems, and I can make the move. And I'm not in a hurry. Trust me, I'm not in a hurry. Okay, I can keep rinsing and repeating the systems that have been giving me small funds, so that I can keep investing in trainings that will help me get more clarity, help me get more insight, so I can now implement when it is time. And when I'm implementing, I am unstoppable because I know where I'm going. Okay. Okay, so good. So talking about purpose, reevaluation, and all that, you need to come back and ask again, what is really my inspiration? What is really prompting me into this? What's pushing me into this? You need to recalibrate. Some of you, the reason why you give up so easily is because you have not recalibrated your purpose metrics. Your purpose meter, or rather, has not been recalibrated. You have not thought again, why am I really doing this? Do you know I would have quit many times? I have come to the point that I'm like, I'm done with this, I'm not interested again. But then I remember who I'm doing it for. I remember that young, confused person who needs clarity. I remember that person who is coming out of the university with zero knowledge about what the future holds for them. I remember the young person who is about to make a career decision. What course should I apply for in my jam? Daddy is saying medicine, mommy is saying pharmacy, auntie is saying whatever. But I really want to do this. This is what I want to do. I don't want to study medicine. I remember people like that. How do I help them make decisions? And at the end of the day, I know that if I don't step in, something is going to spoil. I remember the woman who is going through a lot of pain because they don't know the right path of care. They don't know how to seek care when they get to the hospital. They don't even know that they should go to the hospital. I remember things like that, and I know, no, I can't stop now. The result may not be coming, but I will keep building. Some of you may be doing something now and you're not seeing results. You may host a class now, and then you anticipated 300 people. You anticipated that 1,000 people will attend, and at the end of the day, only 50, only 100. I started with 50. Oh, I started with 20. I started with 100, 150, 100, 70, 78, 200, 300, 400, 1,500. Sometimes these things just happen. It's compounding. People are getting to know you. There are some people who will never, like, it's not time yet for them to buy from you. There are people who will follow you for years. I've had the experience. They will follow you for years until they are ready. They are coming. Somebody is going to see within the network you have now. There are some people that you think, and that's why it's not good to be insulting your audience up and down. There are some people you think they are broke. You think they don't have money to afford your 1K offer, your 1,500 naira offer. But no, they are getting ready for you. The version of you that they see now is not really the version of you that they want. They know you are good at what you do, but they are waiting for another kind of manifestation. You are still doing 1K class. They know that what they need is beyond 1K class. 1K class cannot deliver them, but they don't even have the amount that they know the service matches. They don't have the amount, so they are waiting. In the next 2-3 years, they're going to be ready. In the next 2, 3, 4 years, some of them are going to be married to the richest men in Nigeria. Some of them are going to be presidents. Some of them are going to be, business tycoons, whether they are males or females. Some of them are going to be school owners, school leaders, principals, administrators. Within the next 5-10 years, some of them are going to be leading key industries. Now, they are going to be the ones who are, that's why you should think long term. They're going to be the ones who will invite you and say, oh, I remember your post. I remember you always, every time then, you're always posting motivational stuff on my status, on your status. I remember this guy. I had to search you out on Facebook because I could remember your surname. Now, please, I want to invite you. We are having a business meeting in Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja. Tell me what it will cost, all the logistics, and what you will charge, what everything will cost. Please come and teach us on health. Please come and do health o'clock. All my business partners, they have pot belly. What are we going to do? We are afraid of dying of diseases. We want to get intentional about our health. Come and do health o'clock instructional service for us. We will pay. I will pay. The same network, the same person that could not afford your training, the same person that did not join your free training, the same person, but only because you are thinking long term. The investments I'm making now, see, sometimes in fact, most of the boat rides I enter, I connect with them, I exchange contacts with them. So you see, networking is not about immediate value or immediate benefit. If you are a long-term thinker, when the rewards start pouring in, people will be shocked. How on earth is this happening? How did they jump protocol for me? Huh? I connect with boat riders, Uber riders, whichever one. I have conversation with some of them and I exchange contacts. In the future, you don't know where they will be. Sometimes I find out that some of those guys are even doing way better than, some people that you are looking up to. I've seen boat riders who are professionals in what they do. Professional architect, professional professional designer who are earning a lot of money. So boat is their side hustle. I connect, I talk. You never can tell the opportunity they will see that will benefit me or the one I will see that will benefit them. In the National Hospital currently, as I speak with you, there are doctors that come, they are walk-in patients. They can just walk in, I have back pain, I have neck pain. The one I've been treating one for a while. I was the one that made him start coming for physiotherapy. Today I saw him. He wasn't on his neck collar. He was with his senior, a doctor. He had removed his neck collar. This is somebody that we finished treating one day because they went and he had an accident, neck injury, neck pain, and all that nerve impingement followed, and they put him on a neck collar. So he was afraid of removing the neck collar. I told him, when you keep wearing this neck collar, it will get to a point that your neck will become stiff. Neck collar is not what you need most right now. What you need most is adequate exercises targeted at the neck specific exercises, range of motion exercises, strengthening. These are the things that you need, and physiotherapy will help you. Please come walk into our department, introduce yourself to my head of unit. I will help you with the whole process. He finally came after like a week. He came around. We did the assessment. My senior treated him that day. From his next visit, I started seeing him. Saw him first, second, third visit. By the third, fourth visit, we finished like that about that fourth visit. We finished treating him. I know I said I'll take 45 minutes, but we've spent almost an hour. Accept my apologies for that. So I'll be stopping at the 1 hour mark. Okay, so I can keep to my words. So like I was saying, or maybe I'll add 10 minutes. Should I? Is it okay if I add 10 minutes? Is it okay? So like I was saying, I I saw him that day. We treated him, and this doctor legit forgot his neck collar in our department and was jackpying, was flying, he was running away. He forgot that he came in with neck collar, left the neck collar for us, and was going happily. So today I saw him and he looked at me and smiled and he was like, ah, physio, it's been long you saw me, Abby. Yes. Oh, no problem. He was laughing. I was like, yeah, we'll see, we'll see. The neck collar was no longer on his neck. He has regained his motion, he has regained his life. Now, he walks into the clinic, into the physio department. He doesn't pay, he doesn't have to pay. For me, as long as you're a staff of the hospital and you are coming and you are meeting me, I give you that privilege automatically. There's some of them that I'll be treating them till it's is that's why most times I stay in I remain at work. I mean, I'm the last person who goes home every single day, the last intern who stops work. While others are not working, I'm working. I'm always working. I'm seeing this doctor. I'm seeing the other day I saw the head of accounts in trauma center came to um she has an issue, a condition. So she came around and I treated her. I wasn't meant to treat her. In fact, she said she preferred a lady. You know, after I was done treating her, she asked for we exchanged contacts. Some of those little investments here and there are things that will speak for you. You don't know where. I can't count the number of professionals within the national hospitals that I've treated. I can't count. I've treated dietitians. I saw the dietitian today. Whenever she sees me, she's excited. Today itself, we are talking about business. Yeah, it's no longer pain. We don't discuss pain anymore. We are talking about her starting a business or a side hustle for her. You know, come to her office. We talk like she's my mommy. We just have fun. She was coming. I saw her when she was having the pain. She was concerned. She was bothered. I started educating. I took over the management from my colleague. I took over. So whenever she comes, I'm the one to manage. I don't expect anything. I don't charge her for anything. I don't do anything. I mean, just treat her. She will go after like 6 visits from asking me questions like, "Do you think I will be confined to a wheelchair? Do you think this issue will paralyze me? Do you think I will need a surgery?" From asking me questions like that to dancing on the hallway and telling me and screaming, "Physio, my physio, I am pain free." You know how much joy that gave me, how much fulfillment that gave me. So today I come to her office, I see her, she's walking normally, she's moving around happily. That is an investment. So anytime she sees me in front of you, she's like, yeah, this is my physio. This is the guy that was seeing me in physio when I was having back pain. All her students know me currently. Another two different nurses. The story I shared one on Facebook. The other one was when we were on strike. I didn't want to share it so that I will not cause trouble for myself. So the nurse walked into the physio department, had pain running down the legs, was in severe pain, couldn't stand up straight, had the pain while she was trying to get up from the chair, her back snapped and all that. When she came, I assessed her, I treated her, I did a lot of things I did for her. From the first session of physiotherapy, she got a lot better, about 60 to 70% improvement. By the next session she came, I treated her again, like, and whenever she comes late because she works shifts. Whenever she comes, she sees me, I'm tired, I'm drained, she's like, Chi, can you go on? Can you go on? I hope you're not tired. I hope I'm not stressing you. I hope I'm not. Yeah. I'm like, no, don't worry, man. Let's just continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. You can see the tiredness on my face, right? But I'll go ahead and treat. I'll go ahead and do what I want to do. Investment. The other nurse came into the department, had been limping for 18 straight days. Limping, couldn't walk well, couldn't walk straight, couldn't walk erect. Severe pain running down the legs. From the first day I saw her, she was bouncing around, she was jumping around. In fact, she missed her next appointment. To tell you how serious it is, she missed her next appointment and came to give me excuse. By the time she was coming next, she was now telling me, that the pain has reduced, though it's just little pain that is remaining here. Then she was even saying the thing with Shakara. I had moved to another unit, but when she came, I left my unit because I think I had finished seeing my patients in my unit to move over to the unit I came out from to see her. There's a doctor I currently manage every single day for the her back pain issue. Every single day. I go to her office sometimes. I check out her office space, her workspace, and everything. Teach her about posture and all that every single day. At some point, she asked me to come to the house because she wants me to be seeing her husband too. Her husband is also a doctor having back pain. So I started managing the both of them. Sacrifice, investment, because I am thinking long term. In future, these are still going to be the ones who will tell their patients, look, oh, I had an issue like this and this guy helped me. Or you can go and meet this person. They'll be the ones to refer patients to me. If the whole thing is going to come back, definitely. It must not be now. Don't be so myopic that you only see the immediate benefits. If the immediate benefit is the only thing you can see, you are blind. Are you strong enough? Are you willing enough? Are you stubborn enough to persist on your vision till it yields water? Are you stubborn enough? Okay, you must come to that point that you sit down and ask yourself again, why did I start this in the first place? If you give up, it's not from the realm of purpose. That's one thing I can assure you. If you quit now, it was never from the realm of purpose. Ask yourself, three things motivate me in life. Huh? Number one is passion. What I love to do, what I enjoy doing. And that is why I always try to do what I love and love what I do. Huh? I do what I love what I do. I invest in whatever I'm doing, whatever I find myself in. I invest in learning how to do it well so that I will enjoy it. I enjoy excellence. So when I bring excellence into my work, it makes me happier. Two, loving no doing what I love. I love to teach, that's why I'm here. I love to educate, I love to empower, I love to spread knowledge, that's why I'm here. So if you're around me, one of my students that was attached to me in this in my internship, she's a student on her affiliation. I offered her a coaching session today. I was like, in fact, I was like, if you like, decide to learn. If you don't like, don't decide. Even if you don't want to, I will grab you, I will force you. You will sit down and you will learn by fire, by force. you know that's me coming alive. Time I may be too busy, but when I see people who are willing to learn and they come close, particularly in physical location like offline environments, because online there's so much distraction. Person is calling me, person is dragging me, person is calling, person is billing me, all those things. But when it's I'm seeing you, you are seeing me, I want to pass the knowledge. I love it. I love that atmosphere. I can forget every other thing happening around me. I'm doing what I enjoy. That helps me stay longer. Now, the next thing is purpose. Am I solving real human problems? Purpose is summarized in two things: service to God and service to humanity, devotion to God and devotion to humanity, divinity and humanity. Simple. So, what is that problem that bonds me from the inside? What is that problem I want to solve? What's that thing that keeps screaming my name from the inside? Okay, to accomplish. Who are the people that I want to help? Matters a lot. Okay, so it motivates me when I remember that no, this is why I started this in the first place. So I have to continue. I'm not saying you shouldn't quit. There are things you should quit, right? There are things you should quit. There are different methods and strategies or communities or things that you are trying and it's not working. But let the vision remain. Let that vision, let that light, let it remain. You can always find another way of doing it. You can quit a method, but persist in the destination. Knowing fully well that destination is not one line, is not a single pattern, there's not a single path. Hmm? Recalibrate your vision, recalibrate your purpose. Purpose is why. Why am I living? Why am I doing this? Why am I stressing myself? Why am I running up and down? Kitty kitty and kata kata. Why am I doing all these? Okay, that's another one. Then another one finally is necessity. This is another thing that motivates me. I tell people this. I tell people this. People who care to listen. I tell them this. I tell them that me, right? I want to drive. I love that Honda Accord I saw. Hey, I love the Honda Accord I saw. Glory to God. I love that Honda Accord. To be honest, I love the interior. And I've been seeing it since I came. I've just been seeing the inside of that car. I love it. I love the sound of the car. Like even the man inside was just cool. The car you drive has a way of affecting your temperament. The man was just cool and gentle. Ah, that inspires me. I want to at least I want to drive that, even if it's not the main car I'll drive. I want to drive that Honda Accord as early as possible, as soon as possible. I want to drive it, my own, not something I borrowed, my own. Hmm? Rain has beaten me on the road, oh. Hey God, rain has beaten me on the road with my raincoat. Rain beat me. I was going to see a patient and rain beat me. Rain did not respect a whole life coach, a whole favorite instructor, a whole mentor. Rain did not respect. It beat me, flogged the living daylight out of my body, flogged me on top of a bike. Hey, let it be on record. Let it be on record. Eh? That rain beat me. In July 2023, rain beat me because I don't have car. These ones will pass, but it's a motivating factor for me. I'm not looking down on myself. Those things they are material things, right? They are material things. They are tangibles. I'm not looking down on myself, but I need them. I know it's not everything. Money is not everything, but you need money. I need it. I need it. A lot of it. I need to take care of my life. I need a car. I need a beautiful apartment in maybe my Tama or somewhere nice. It's very central and very expensive. I need all those luxury stuff, right? But I may not be able to afford them now. Some people will go and pay for luxury apartment and they will not start begging. Please send me 10K, please send me 5K, please send me 2K. I'm urgent need of help. You're living in a 2.5 million naira apartment, and somebody who is living in 300K or 200K self-contained is sending you 5K. It does not balance at all. And collect change from your landlord and find somewhere else. You know, those things, I need them. I need all those things. I want to wear luxury clothes. Yes, so I know I'm still buying from Bridge now. Yeah, it's fine. No pressure. But I need luxury. I want to enter mall, enter ShopRite, look at suits, they tell me 390,000. I will not say only suits. You know, these funny questions we ask. Will it fly? Will it they say shoe. Shoe is 900K. Will I walk on water? Well, it's not it's poverty that is stopping us. It's Sapa that is stopping some of us. That's why you're asking whether I should or 900,000 walk on water. I know you should fly too. You want to walk on water, enter canoe. It's not sure you'll be looking for. Okay, you those things are good. Those are the good things of life. There's nothing bad about it. See, it's poverty that will make somebody look at a phone and say, why will I can never buy a phone of 900,000. I can never buy a phone of 3.5 million. As if what, how will I be using price of land to buy phones? It's because you don't have the money. If you have it, you buy it. If you have it, you will see why you need it. It's because you don't have the money. So stop condemning. I remember when my mom would be like, how will I buy a phone of 50,000? 50,000. Oh, no one can never in this life to fear 50,000. My mom, the phone she's using now it's more than, I think it's more than 80,000. Uh-huh. What happened? Sometimes I tease her, mommy, what happened now? How far? Thought you say you not use phone that is more than 50,000. Yeah, she will not start making excuses because she has seen the need and the money. She has seen, okay, yes, I can now afford this. I mean, well, okay. So that is it. One other necessity. Me, I want to marry on time. I don't know about you. In fact, I advise all of you. I advise all of you, if it is obtainable, please settle down on time. There's no point waiting and delaying and doing all this heartbreak drama that is trending everywhere. This person breaks this person's heart, next thing they break. Before you know, you have accumulated so much emotional traumas that you're not even a human being again. You know, because you are not ready, because the guy is not ready, the guy is not financially stable, but you love him. So he's just there. He's just there. You're having suitors, but you love this guy. He's not serious. I mean, not that he's not serious, but he doesn't have money. It's not his fault. He just doesn't have money. He doesn't have money. So you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. You're approaching 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. He's still telling you, don't worry, I'm coming. Don't worry, we'll come to where? Okay, next thing, we'll just use one ring and wound your finger. The ring will almost be cutting out your finger because you'll be outgrowing the ring. Yet, wait, I'm coming. I'll come and see your parents. I'll come and see your. Sometimes they even come and see your parents. Nothing will happen. Okay, so so and this message is not only to spite the males. It's not for the men only. As a woman self, you can get financially competent that a man is secure coming to you the way he is. Okay, he's secure coming to you knowing fully well that marrying you is also a worthy investment. Is not an expenditure. He's not marrying you to come and finish his life with bills, to inherit bills that your fathers and your ancestors could not pay. No, he's marrying you because he knows that you are going to build a fortune and a future together. You're going to build empires together. He knows that when you come into his life, you're going to be an additional, an added, you know, revenue or whatever to his life and his business. My brothers, when they got married, a lot of things changed in their lives. The twins, because their wives are value adders. I mean, they are additions, they are pluses. This one is strategized, this one is doing this one is doing design, this one is doing this one for the husband, this one is doing this one bakes. This the one I stayed with here, she bakes, the husband does the delivery, they get money, they put money in one account, all those nice things. you know yes, you can be wealthy, and the wedding, you tell yourself, oh, tell your husband, don't worry, this one I've sorted it out. Don't worry, the bride price, everything. Don't just Let's just do this thing. We know where we are going. This thing is not even the main priority. Let's plan, and this is okay. This one I've sorted it out. I've paid. The guy will just be surprised. Are you paid for drinks? Why did you pay the drink? I said I'll order drink. Okay, I'll order more. That's the way it should be. It's not just come and relax and say, I want to marry rich man. Come on now, come off it. I want to marry a wealthy man that is ready made. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to do this. Come on. That's the way you should be thinking. And when you think in that way, it will help you to work harder. Yes, it will help you to work harder. It will help you to learn. It's almost that now, as a woman, I'm not saying you should be multi-millionaire before you marry, or that you should, some of those things can even confuse you and blind you, and hold you down when you want to get to the peak of your career before you marry. That's not the rule. That's not the purpose at all. Even for a guy, you are not waiting to get to the peak before you marry. All those things, they are mirages, myths, you know. For me as a guy, I also want to get wealthy, not just wealthy. I want to marry on time. I want to marry early. Eh? I want to marry early. I cannot marry when I don't have money. Oh. Sorry for those that want to suffer with some people. Me, I don't want to anybody to come and suffer with me. No. uh So that's the earlier the better. That's why you should. Our young, I don't know why they are not empowering our young men well. That's why a lot of them are wasting a lot of time outside, wasting time watching football, wasting time gallivanting from one place to another, doing boyfriend and girlfriend and wasting people's time. People they will not marry. I heard one recently. Somebody called me, was telling me, this guy has been with me. We've been dating for 2 years, and something happened. We had a misunderstanding. We broke up. We are getting back together and all that. And he's telling me that we can come together, but we can just be doing friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, but that he will not marry me. I'm like, what kind of story is this one again? Like, you will not marry me. You want marriage. He is saying he will not that you should just know he will not marry you. Let's just be doing. What are you doing again? It's obvious. He has plainly told you, I want to use you and dump you, or I just want to be using you for having carnal knowledge of you and all that. And you cannot understand the handwriting on the wall. This is what it is. Okay? So don't be that person that will just relax. Let let a rich man come and marry me. Huh? Some men too are even shameless, very shameless, that they are looking for opportunity. They want to marry a abroad woman, or they want to marry somebody who their parents are abroad, so that when they marry, they can send them outside. Opportunities for those things will come. I don't even want to tell you my own stories. Opportunities for those things, they will present them. Temptations will come, but you succumb only if you are not wise. Wise to know that this is. I think one of the sessions I taught in the inner circle was autonomy. Autonomy. If you have a way of going back to that teaching, you should go and listen to it again. Go and watch it again. Gaining autonomy. You need to build an independence mindset, knowing fully well that systems, people, individuals, structures should not govern all of your decisions. You shouldn't be at the mercy of people. Somebody will come and say, hey, I sponsored you in this one. I sponsored your education. Why should I be talking and you be talking? What do you even know? I sponsored you throughout. I did this one for you. I did this one for you. No, 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 no. That's not how it's meant to be. See, marriage is partnership. Marriage is partnership. I know I'm digressing a bit, but please understand this. For ladies here, if there's a guy who is approaching you for marriage and you are looking, from your heart of hearts that no, this one is not the will of God for your life, my dear, run. Don't say, let's just be going. Don't be desperate for these things. Okay? You don't marry who you don't love. It doesn't work like that. Don't marry who doesn't love you just for the sake of let's just be going, or just for the sake of ticking that one off your list. And now I'm married. There's no competition anywhere. There's no best in marriage. There's no certificate. In fact, there's no certificate of participation for marriage course. Uh-huh. It's a life journey. It's an entire life journey. It's somebody you are going to be stuck with forever. It's going to be like the clothing on your skin. Can't run away from the person. You are going to be there. You don't like the person, you are going to be there. You're going to be staring yourselves in the face every single morning, every blessed morning. Okay, so good. So we are done for tonight. Okay, we are done for tonight. I want you to come and I want you to share your experience. We are done for tonight. I hope this inspired you. Okay, and you can ask questions as well. Okay, you can any question you have, you can drop it within the next 5 minutes. I hope this session inspired you. I hope it really touched something in you. I want to give you a reason to run again. I want to give you a reason to pick up from where you are and push, 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 push. Huh? No matter how small what you are doing is right now, trust me, you are doing a lot of work. You are doing way better than a large percentage of the entire population of the world. You have an idea and you are able to run with it, no matter how small. Please continue. Please continue. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Ruth, don't stop. Light, don't stop. Chiamaka, don't stop. Grace, Topa, don't stop. Don't stop. Gloria, don't stop. Hmm. Where's Abdullah? Abdullah, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't attempt to stop. Keep moving. Keep going. It may seem like it's taking too long, but please keep going. Sophie Ene, don't stop. Don't stop, please. Don't stop. Keep going. No matter how long it takes, it's going to make sense in the end. Don't stop. Persist. Kwechiri. Okay. Anybody I've not called? If I've not called you, mention your name, so I'll call you. Elisha, believe. Definitely. It's all in your name. Hmm? Don't stop. It may seem difficult. It may seem difficult. It may seem like it's not making sense. But trust me, don't stop. Don't stop. A lot of things that you need for this journey, I have given to you. I've given to you. Most of what you need is persistence and the right strategy, the right circles, the right audiences. See, there are places you penetrate. This circle of a thing is very important. There are places you penetrate and you realize that almost what you have is enough. Christy, you're there in there. Don't stop. Health o'clock is gonna boom. Okay? Mommy Mercy, don't stop. Don't stop. Good. I so much believe in you, all of you. Don't sing. My amazing daughter, don't stop. Elizabeth Olawale, don't stop. Don't stop. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Okay? I love the engagement tonight. I hope we'll keep up with this. I want you to be coming to this inner circle session excited that we are going to meet. In fact, I want it to be that even when I forget or when I sleep. Today I slept off. My alarm was ringing by 7. Yes, my alarm was ringing. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. My neighbors heard my alarm. I did not hear shishi. Fell into a deep sleep. I needed that sleep. I felt refreshed afterwards. Okay? So very important. Very important. I want you to be coming here excited. Yes, we are meeting. Yes, I'm going to run to the inner circle. Let me go and collect premium sense, premium wisdom, premium motivation. That's the way it should be. It's not something you should be dreading. Oh, Friday again, inner circle again, class again. So I'll come here now and we'll be doing 1 hour. I'm tired. I don't want to. No. Read and wake. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. You are equal to the task. You are up to the task. You're up to the task. I believe so much in you. Keep going. Okay? Keep going. Keep going. Beautiful, beautiful. Chinyere Uzo. Don't stop. Amazing woman. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep moving. It's making sense. Making sense. A lot of sense. Psychotherapists are in high demand. Psychotherapists are in high demand. You're going places. Chinecherem favor. Don't stop. Don't stop. I celebrate you. Don't stop. Good, 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 good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Honestly, I'm glad what I'm seeing right here. I'm smiling. I'm smiling. Okay. You guys are very hilarious. You are very funny. Ah,
I could read these comments all day. Like I could read them all day. Okay, anybody wants to come online? Let's gossip small. We are done with the training. No, we are done with the session. So yes, if you want to type feedback, if you want to type real feedback, tell me how this was for you. You can do that in the group. Type it. I would love to see it. I'll screenshot it. I'll post it. I love those things. I love reading them. I love posting them. You know, I don't want you to ever feel compelled, because what is now happening in different trainings? I joined training. I pay for training. I paid for. People will be forcing me to write feedback. Okay, I did not learn anything from your training. I did not learn anything. I did not enjoy it. Stop forcing me to write feedback. What will I write? If I write the one I'll write now, you may kick me out. So, so things happen, right? These things happen. But I want you to write from your heart, like pour out your heart. If you learned, good. If you didn't learn anything, fine. Tell me as well. Okay, tell me you did not learn anything. What would you like to learn? How will you want it to be operating? What didn't you like? Give me feedback. Okay, I'm open, very, very open to feedback, very open, very vulnerable. Just shoot it. I'll receive gladly. Okay, so good. If you want to ask questions, you can ask. I'm here. I'm here. Let me see if I can add comments. Yeah, so anybody wants to come online and freestyle, you're welcome. Let me put in this. Yes, I'll be at the YPC Africa conference. I'll be there. I'll be there in Abuja. So we can meet there if you're attending. I'll be glad to meet with all of you who will be attending. Yes, it's going to make sense. All of it is going to make sense. It's going to make sense. I mean, whatever you are building will make sense. Whatever it is you are building, it will make sense. Okay, it will make sense. Just keep taking steps. Keep taking those baby steps, even if they are baby steps. Keep taking those baby steps. Okay, learn strategies, implement. Learn about networking, implement. Learn about branding, implement. Don't be afraid to implement. And you always have me. You can always ask questions in the inner circle. It's open. It's available for you. Okay, my major desire is that you get results. That's my major desire, that you get results. You come celebrate the results. A lot of you have been getting results, offers, big sales, and all that. I'm happy. I'm excited to hear all those things. Okay. And I love to hear them. That's why you should share with me. Okay. So, yes, I saw something Ruth said. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ruth said, oh, God. Okay. Somebody's craving for marriage. It go happen soon. Oh, yes. So inner circle things, inner circle wedding. We'll turn up. We'll come and dance on one bed. I like fufu, sha. I like fufu and egusi soup. So if you don't have it in your wedding, don't invite me. Don't even try it. Not the one I'll come and they'll be passing okwa and rice. The okwa self they quick finish. They'll just tell you okwa. That's one of the ways they insult you in weddings. They just tell you okwa has finished. Once they tell you okwa has finished, just know you don't have money. Because you still see okwa flying around. Sometimes they even hide it inside painter bucket and be passing it to the people that have money. They'll tell you that okwa has finished. Segregation. Discrimination with okwa. Agent of discrimination. Okay. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something. I usually trust him the way Coach Sir CJ transitioned to this relationship topic. Hey, I usually trust him in terms of relationship, but he doesn't want to accept the badge of relationship expert. I am not a relationship expert too. I am not too. That one is God's wisdom that is helping me in that area because I don't have experience. So somebody reached out to me and said that somebody recommended me as a life coach and started telling me about her relationship issues. You know, I wanted to help, but I had to give a disclaimer. I told her, ma, I am not a relationship advisor, I'm not a relationship coach. I don't have experience. So anything I'm giving you here, you can do your own research, you can reach out to other experts and all, but that wisdom is available for all of life's issues, whatever the case may be, you know. I'm a life coach. I will offer you ideas, insight, wisdom for different things that you're experiencing, including relationships. But please know that I don't have experience and I am not a relationship coach. I'm not a relationship expert too. Me, I don't, right from when I was a student, I don't identify as something I'm not. I don't use titles that don't belong to me. So I that's authenticity and integrity. Okay. So I'm not a relationship expert. Maybe when I get into when I what am I saying? When I get into a relationship and I know that I'm in a relationship, eh, and I'm beginning to understand a lot of things and practice a lot of things, and it's working for me. And maybe I'll be able to be in a better position to advise others. But yeah, I'm not in that position yet. Or maybe when I get married, when I get married and there are things that are working for me, I can suggest for other people and tell them that okay, this is what I do, this is how I do it, this is how we do it, fine and good. For me, I can't come now and be telling married couples how to live their lives as from zero experience. No, it doesn't work that way. It does not work. Okay. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Beautiful. The rich ones will come to you. The rich ones will come. I'm glad the session came at the right time. Good. I'm more than inspired. These are just answers to my questions today. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Anybody who wants to come up stage can click on the link and come up stage. If you want to, can just have fun. Just a fun discussion. We are done. Okay. I don't even know where to start my review from. And please don't forget to hit the like button. All of you that are here, hit the like button. I don't like coming to my YouTube channel and seeing 2 likes on my video. Now be as if the video did not make sense, but we enjoyed it. So hit the like button. Hit the like button. Okay. So I don't know where to start my review from because the value here is plenty. Yes, tell them on the group. I want them to hear it on the group so they will not be missing sessions. All the people that were tagged will not be missing session. Okay. So comment on the group. Believe, don't stop. This was okay. Yeah, good. God bless you too. God bless you too, Sophie. Thank you so much. At first, it doesn't make meaning, but I pray it will make sense. It will make sense. It will make sense for you. It will make sense. You people don't want to gossip. I thought we agreed that we are going to gossip. I thought we agreed that we are going to gossip small. This section is for me. I'm challenged. Beautiful. Beautiful, Ebere. I'm glad. Your vulnerability is palpable. That's one of the things you enjoy about me. I'm vulnerable. I'll tell you as it is. No, I don't paint words. I don't try to bamboozle or impress anybody. No. I'll tell you as it is. I'll tell you my mistakes. I'll show you my weaknesses so that you can get better. Some of the reasons why people don't progress from trainings they attend is that there's too much cover up, there's too much paparazzi and effigy, you know. So you are not able to relate. It doesn't make sense to you a lot of times. But when you know, okay, this is how it's done, this is what this guy is doing, you'll be able to replicate the results and do even better. Okay. And you don't bother yourself with unnecessary pressure. So that's my life. That's my life. Okay. Good, good, good. I'll keep building. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Yeah, so fufu in your wedding. Fufu and egusi soup. Fufu and egusi soup. I eat only 2 wraps, sha. Only 2 wraps. You can you can give me a special. Of course, I'll be in a special room. I cannot be eating smuggling 2 wraps in public. Okay. Apostle Paul didn't marry, but he had the wisdom of marriage. There's nothing you're telling. Yeah, so that's true. Singles know better sometimes. It's not okay. So Ruth today, welcome, 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 welcome,
Good evening,
welcome.
sir.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I don't even know the gossip to gossip, but I heard 2 raps. Sir, where is 2 raps going to take you to?
Hmm? It's not the 2 wraps that it's not the 2 wraps they've removed subsidy on top. It's not all these yeah 2 wraps that look like chicken finger. No, I mean heavy 2 wraps. The heavy one.
Okay.
So even if
Okay.
it means combining three or two inside one, and
Ah,
keep that one special.
that's one.
And that would do as one. Then you do it again and keep so that people will not know. So that it's not next thing to start circulating online that coach came to his mentee's wedding and was
Mm.
smuggling 7 wraps of fufu. It's not. It will not. It will not be a good thing. So so that's it.
Um, well, thank you so much for tonight's class. Like it was really, really timely. Like very, very timely. I know I'm not
Mm.
alone, but it was extremely timely. Very, very timely. I don't know. I'm looking for English to speak, but English has finished like this. So thank you so much, sir. I also remember when I called you some time ago, and this session tonight has also helped in answering most of those questions. Auntie Grace, please let me rest. Let me breathe. Okay, please. Auntie Grace, let me breathe. Thank you. So thank you so thank you so much, CJ. Tonight was fireful. Like fireful, and thank God we turned out well. We really, really turned out well. I loved it. It was interactive, fun to be, and I got a lot of inspirations and all that. And yes, we are. I will. Okay, let me speak for myself. I will go back to my drawing board. I mean, now what is the column? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, I will go back and know what and what that I have been missing, or what and what that is remaining. Maybe change strategies and or just try one or two things that you have taught us. From there,
Mm.
when we do one out of everything that you've said and we succeed, it gives us that morale and that boldness to go out and do another one. But when we keep procrastinating, and sometimes, sir, it's not, I don't want to say it's not our fault, but procrastination and discipline is just bringing us down. I'm saying
Mm.
us because I know I'm not alone. If you're alone, sorry, if you're among this group, please just put up an emoji. Put up an emoji because I know I'm not alone. I will do it. I will do it. Sometimes I will do it will not be I will do it again. So
Mm.
though we know, it's good that we know what is wrong with us. One thing
Mm.
is knowing that something is wrong with you, and you know that, okay, yeah, something's wrong with me. But the bad aspect of it is knowing that something is not wrong with you, and yet you're doing something very, very bad. That
Mhm.
one is the worst. So thank you so much, sir. And we will keep trying, we will keep building, and we will come out with flying colors.
Yeah.
Yes, if na exam, na flying colors. We come out
Yes.
with
So.
flying colors, and we are to be called the proud mentees of Mentor Chijioke Otipa.
Oh. Yes.
Aww.
So.
Yes,
I'm so
so
happy. I'm so happy to be honest.
I
I'm so
want to
happy.
I want to give a shout out to my mama. My mama is here. I want to just a shout out, not too much. Mama
Sure.
Kenny,
Sure. Go ahead.
your girl is here, Sha. Your girl is just here. Your girl is just here. I'm just here. Nothing much. I'm just here, ma. Thank you, ma. Yes. Light concept say procrastination. Honestly, is our
Yeah.
problem, but we will keep fighting. Yes,
Good.
we will keep
Do
fighting.
you
So,
do do you know? Let me shock you. Should I shock you?
Shokosa.
Procrastination is normal. Gang gang
Eh,
gang
gege.
gang. This one is heavy meal.
Ah,
This one is heavy. Procrastination is normal. Procrastination is not bad. Procrastination is not the problem. We all procrastinate. I procrastinate a lot. But do you know the thing? I procrastinate what I don't love. I procrastinate what I don't enjoy. I procrastinate what I don't really see a future in. I procrastinate
Hmm.
what I don't understand. Do you get? There are things
Yes,
I
sir.
do. When you find a reason for something, see, it's going to be a lot easier for you to flow. When you understand why you are doing something, just dig. If there's something you have been procrastinating, dig deeper into the why. See, forget formulas. I know there are so many Pomodoro technique, this one, the other one. You've tried all those things, and it's like you even procrastinate the technique itself. People are using techniques and procrastinating the technique. To use the technique, they are procrastinating it. Dig deeper into your why. That's the root. Dig deeper into why am I doing this thing? Why do I have to do it? What's the reason for it? Then attach a sense of urgency to it. You hardly procrastinate. See, let me tell you. One of the reasons I mean, it seems like I set goals and I achieve the goals I set and all that. Sometimes it's not even about setting goals and achieving. Sometimes I achieve goals without setting them. See, I want you to understand some things about life. Sometimes coaches and gurus and you know online online influencers, they make it seem like their life is perfect. They make it seem like, I'm an accountability this, accountability that. I do this, I do that. I wake up in the morning. This is how I spend my day. Follow me on my vlog. You are filming your vlog. You are filming yourself. You woke up from sleep. Who sets the camera? Who set it? You woke up by sleep. Show us time by 5 a.m. I did this one by 5 to 6. I did it by 6 to 8. I did all these things. You are watching all those things and you feel pressured. You feel like, some people are living a perfect life. Forget it. They planned that video. They shot it like movie, like Nollywood. They shot everything. You go finish the video under 3 hours. How I spent my 24 hours. Person go using hand, the turn clock. Come on now. There's some things you need to understand. So for me, it's not every goal I achieve that I set. I don't know how to explain it to you. I didn't plan everything. Some things happen by default just because you know where you are going. Sometimes it's not about the destination, but more about the journey. I can wake up today and because of a patient I saw, a condition I saw, I decided, okay, there's this course in my catalog on Udemy. Let me go and take the course. And I go to my Udemy catalog and I finish the course. It was never in my plan. It was never, I didn't plan it. I didn't plan to take that course. I didn't plan to get that certification. But just because of a patient that I saw, why? There's a reason, a deep why. I want the patient to get better. I want to learn what to do so I will have answers to their questions. I want them to be happy. So I need to go to my drawing board and draw. I mean, I need to go to where I can get the knowledge, get it, get done with that, and move on to the next thing. Okay. So in that case, I hardly procrastinate. I register for a program, I paid for it. Why will I procrastinate when I know, okay, we'll be live by 8 or 7? Why will I be procrastinating? If I'm procrastinating, maybe I will procrastinate it and then I'll join by 9 when the training has ended. You know, that's just the thing about it. Understand yourself, understand what works for you, understand what you want to do and why you want to do it. You procrastinate less. There are things I do now, okay, in my unit, and that's why urgency is important. Attach a sense of urgency to what you do. Then decluster your table. Stop trying to do all the things in the world. It's not a must. Decluster. Decluster your table. Hmm? Focus on simple tasks. Don't write to-do list and fill it up with 15 different things that you want to do. It will overwhelm you. You will quit. You will give up. Or you will start doing them shabbily and you will not get the results you are looking for. It ends up in one thing. You get tired and frustrated. Okay. So focus on simple tasks. Simple, very most important, the most important simple, the most important simple tasks. By simple, I don't mean that it will not stress you or it will not task you. No, I mean that it's a clear task. You have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, you want what you want to do. Okay, so attach a sense of urgency to it, a time frame, and don't feel guilty for procrastinating. Just find what you are less likely to procrastinate. Hmm? Now, now, sometimes what we should replace procrastination with is prioritization, creating priorities. So there are things you should drop down below your priority list. Drop it, let it drop down. So to others, it may seem like you are procrastinating, but you are not. There are links I've received to apply for some things or to check some things out or to enroll for some. I added it to the bottom of my it's in the bottom of my list. I'm not so pressed to do that now because I'm busy. I'm doing some other things at the moment. It's not, I'm not procrastinating. I'm not lazy. I know myself. Okay. So when I started my physiotherapy rotations here in the National Hospital, I love to mention this a lot so that you can relate with what I'm saying, no matter your career. Okay, so I gave myself because this is what helped me to maintain that urgency. When I was in my neurotrauma, neurosurgery, and ICU rotation, I was taking courses on spinal cord injury, neuro, ICU, whatever, things that will help me within that field. Now, while I see patients, I'm able to relate. So with each patient I see, I'm challenged. I see new things. Currently, I'm working with stroke patients, and I see new things every time. I see questions I can't answer. It fascinates me. I love to see things like that. I love to see new things about the human body, things I don't understand that will prompt me to go back and study. On my own, I would hey, on my own, now money I go dey chase up and down. I'll be hosting classes here and there, getting invitation to speak here and there. I won't study. But because there's a sense of urgency around it, I'll procrastinate less. I don't like picking up books to read. I don't like, who likes it? But I have to do it as a matter of urgency and necessity because there's somebody at the other end waiting for me to manifest. Okay? The when I moved to my pediatric rotation, pediatric slash O&G, women's health, I learned a lot. Like it was heavy for me. I was doing a lot of learning. I was watching hundreds of YouTube videos. Let me learn about handling, how to handle pediatric patients, how to position, how to do this, how to do that. Because I know that as I'm learning it tonight, tomorrow I'll use it. Tomorrow, it will come in handy. And it happens for me like that. I learn a skill today. Tomorrow I see a patient who needs it, and I'm able to now, use that skill that I learned, that handling technique, that method I learned yesterday. I use it today, and I'm so excited, so happy. Women's health, I learned so much about women's health. I took a lot of courses, although I was limited in practice because yes, I'm male. Yeah, somehow. So I did a lot of that. I learned a lot. I was eager to go for antenatal visits and all, although I didn't finally go. Now, I moved to my orthopedics rotation. I started taking courses on pain management, on massage techniques, on different things that I know I needed, right? And as I was going to the clinic, I was implementing. I was seeing my patients, they were getting better. I was applying some of those things I was learning. Urgency. If not, I would have gladly procrastinated it. Gladly. I'm currently in my neuromedicine rotation. I'm seeing stroke patients, patients with neurological injury, brain issues, and all that. I am doing a program on stroke rehabilitation, right? One of the reasons I'm doing that program is so I will understand more about what I'm managing and then the treatment techniques and all that. I see my patients today and I'm able to relate with them the more. I'm able to explain better to them. It gives me a sense of satisfaction. A patient comes and asks, "Oh, what is wrong with me? Why is my hand not moving? Why is my leg, my toe, my left toe is not moving? The toes are not moving well, it's not moving like the right one. Why is it like that?" I will answer. Why is it like, and I'm always patient. I'll keep answering, I'll keep teaching. When you come the next week and you ask me the same question, I'll pretend like you did not ask it the last week. I'll teach you all over again. Because the knowledge is there. I've been preparing for it. Okay. So that's what motivates me. I have something that I'm looking up to. So you can create that for yourself. Thank you, Christy. Be getting ready. So you can create that for yourself. You can host a training, or you can create anticipation for a training you want to host. So in the next 2 months, or in next month, or next 14 days, put the flyer, do everything, put it there, and start learning more. Okay. Once once it is that date, you cannot disappoint your audience. Hmm? So offer it to them. With that, you'll be more prepared, you'll be more ready, you'll be more eager, excited to learn, to go through the process. So that's the thing. That's the thing. Procrastination is not your enemy. If you see it as your friend, you will understand it better. It's not your enemy. Just don't do it when you shouldn't, you know. But don't be feeling bad that, oh, you are a procrastinator. We always procrastinate things we don't love, things we don't enjoy, things we don't understand. And that's life. There's nothing you can do about that one. Mhm. So just learn how to create priorities and how to make things matter for you. That's all. I don't know if I made sense. Journaling is beautiful. Abdullah is asking what I think about journaling. Journaling is beautiful. Hmm? Journaling is beautiful. If you can, please journal. If you can. I find it difficult to write. I find it hard to write. I hardly write anything. Hardly. Journaling is good. And one of the things I would advise you to be doing now, as you are getting small, small experiences from here and there, please be journaling your experiences somewhere. Because when you start writing your CV, when you start applying for jobs and all, you need evidence of what you've done. Sometimes you can't sit down and think it up. You must have forgotten all the wonderful things you've done in the past. Please be putting them on social media. If you go to LinkedIn, check my featured posts. There are some highlights there. So I know at least if I pick 2 or 3 of those highlights, depending on what role I want to apply for, I can always remind myself when I did it, the time frame. Okay. So journaling is important so that you don't forget all the wonderful experiences you've had. It helps you understand your emotions as well, helps you understand what you are going through, your life processes, and all that. So if it works for you, do it. Okay. You can decide to take programs, courses on how to journal, learn more about journaling and all. But it's generally a nice thing. I tried journaling at some point. It worked for me, worked really well. But I couldn't continue because it felt like it was painful for me. It was painful. I don't like writing. I don't like writing. It's not my strength. In fact, where I work currently, sometimes I'll tell my colleague, if you have patience, give me. Let me treat the patient. Just document. Just do the documentation for me. It's not my strength. I know it's not my strength. Writing is not my strength. Okay. I can see like 10 patients in a day if you leave me. Can see like 10 good patients in a day. I won't feel it. But tell me, oh yeah, start documenting, start writing, start. Ah, you have finished my life. So that's a good thing, Abdullah. It fits you too. You're a writer, so yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, do it more often. Do it more often. Okay. If you can't do it on your journal, like on a physical journal, you can use a digital journal. You can also journal on social media. Yeah, you can journal on social media. You can share your experiences. Sometimes you may even post some things and hide it, the privacy, make it to visible to only you. Experiences that only you want to see. I mean, you want it to be there, or you can restrict it to friends of friends, that kind of thing, so that it won't be in the public like that. So that whenever you are ready, you can always come to your Facebook and search. You can always come to your LinkedIn and search. You can always come somewhere, search for the experience, and then use it for whatever you want to use it for. Okay. Do you get a separate note or journal for or diary for journal? I really don't know how to do it. You can go to YouTube and just search how to journal. You will learn a lot from the available videos there. Okay, like I told you, I don't do journaling officially. Okay, but get a separate note. It will help you to sort things out. Get a new note. Most recommended a thick cover. Surely all these ones that used to have plastic thick cover, like rubber thick cover that will not be tearing. Okay. Get something like that. You can also get a pocket note that you can be carrying everywhere. Your back pocket, your small handbag can be entering everywhere so that wherever you are, if a thought comes to you, you can always, put it down in that book. You want to plan something, you can put it down in the book. You have a list of things you want to do for the day, you can put it down in the book. And yeah, that's it. You have a journal. You don't have to journal like anybody else. That's one of the things that you understand that will empower you. You don't have to do it exactly the way somebody else does it or teaches it. Okay. Yeah, you can do it the way you want to do it. I had a journal. If you open my journal, you will not understand anything. If you open it, you will not understand anything. Because I write the way I write. I write the way I don't write like any other person. I'm not interested in the handwriting or in the beauty of the writing or whatever. I write the way I want to write, okay? And it's nobody's business. It's not your journal. Don't open it. Don't open it. Start telling me what you don't know. So that's just it. That's just it for that. Okay. So in the absence of further questions, we're saying good night. We're calling it a night here. If you have not hit the like button, I will appear in your dreams tonight. I will appear in your dreams. You see me in your dream with cane. Okay. So yes, please don't forget to drop feedback in the group. Okay, let me know how the session was for you. If it helped you in any way, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Good. And don't also forget that you still have you still have opportunity to earn from the inner circle. I hardly talk about this because I don't even remember to talk about it. But you have an opportunity to invite your friends. Okay, this is what you are benefiting here. You can talk about it. You can get one-on-one with people and close them. You know, anybody who is paying through you. I told you the other time the price is 50K. They can pay 30. They can pay 30. And if they're able to pay half of the amount to you, okay, let me not now say to you. Yeah, because it may introduce some trust issues with the whole shuffling the money to another account that they are not. I mean, they they're not seeing my name or something. But I want to rest assure you that for anybody you bring into the inner circle, you get a very huge commission. I mean, very huge. So good. Yeah. Question. One final question. Ruth, you have a question? Please ask. God bless you too, Sophie. Please ask, Ruth. Ruth. Yeah, I'll rest. I'll rest. One more question. Okay, you want to ask in the group? You want to ask in the group? Okay. Okay. I don't mind answering here though. I don't mind answering here. But if you want us to do it in the group, that's fine. So which one do you prefer? Wow, I've kept you all for long. Oh. 2 hours and you are still with me. That's huge. That's impressive. That's impressive. It shows your desire, your hunger to learn. And trust me, it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. All the efforts that you are putting to learn, it will pay off. It will pay off. I wish I had somebody who held my hands like this when I was coming up. I wish I had somebody. I had to do a lot of scattered learning. It cost me a lot. Learn from this here, learn from here, learn from here. Some of them are waste of time. At the end of the day, it was just too much for me. But I love the attitude you are bringing up. I'm glad. Ruth, shoot.
Okay, so sorry, sir. It's just
No bad.
you talked about your inner circle something. So something
Yes.
came to your mind. Why teaching? You know, sometimes we content writers, while teaching or while we are learning something, you might get an idea of what to, an inspiration to put
Mm,
on what to write and something of that nature, content idea as we call it. So I'm
mm,
asking if something that, let me take for instance, I learned something today and I want to put it out. Yes, for sure, I will give credit to where
mm.
when due. So is it really bad that what we got here, we are putting it out for others, or is it
No,
still good
it's
for
not
us
bad.
to, sir?
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm giving you that license to. If you want to give me credit, that's good. That's the right thing to do. Say,
Okay.
oh yeah, the inner circle was exceptional, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I learned this, and these are the points I would like to share. You
Mm,
understand?
yeah.
It's not bad. And one of the
Mm,
reasons I act like this, I'm not stingy with knowledge. I think from the standpoint of abundance. There's a lot from where this is coming. Like, even if I was telling somebody that even if I give you all my inner circle videos for free, I won't feel anything. Because to me, there's a lot from where this is coming from. There's a lot, like, it's overflowing. So I wouldn't mind. You understand?
yes, sir.
The only reason I will not give people free access to my inner circle is because they will take it for granted. Most of the time, they will take it for granted. After all, I didn't pay for this. So it happens a lot of times. So that's the thing. But you can definitely share what you learned from the session, points that stood out for you. I would appreciate the mention. I would appreciate that you mentioned me. That's fine. That's okay. And that's also one of the ways you can sell the program. Tell
Yes.
people that these are the things I've been learning. If you want to, you can talk to me. Let's get on a call, about the inner circle. This is going to help you if you're building a business or a brand or a career. You can join us every Friday. Anything like that. Just make it yours. Make it yours. So you have 50, how much? Yeah, 15,000 for every referral. Anybody you are bringing to the inner circle. Through you, they're paying 30,000. Through me, they are paying 50. You understand? Except
Yes,
I
sir.
decide to do otherwise. Except I decide to, maybe grant them a form of pardon or break down the prices for them and all that. But generally, that's how it is. That's how it is. It's up to you. It's not like it's a must. It's not like if you don't do it, I'll chase you out. I don't even bother anybody about it. It's for you. If you want to do it, that's fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night, everyone. Don't forget. Don't forget. I love you and I value you and I'll always look out for you. You are doing amazing jobs. You are doing wonderful stuff. And don't stop. Okay? Keep up the good work. Keep up the amazing things you are doing. It will make sense. It will make sense. Have a wonderful night rest. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Good.